Hello and welcome to the 13th episode of the Sheffield Wednesday Career Mode here on dexteritybox. It is a brand new season, our second season in the Premiership now, into July 2020. We're going to be looking at seeing how we can improve the squad in this first transfer window. I don't know how many matches I'm going to play today. It's more going to be about setting up the season, having a look at some players we can bring in, and basically looking forward to see how high we can finish this season. So we'll start as we mean to go on. We'll get looking straight at players and doing a proper good bit of scouting because I was lacking players that could pass. I wasn't really getting the opportunities that I wanted purely because I wasn't holding the ball well enough. So we need good players on the ball, things like that. We're going to be having a look at that in this episode. Okay, we're going to look at a comment from D3W5 Ryan, who says, look at getting Barco, originally from the MLS. Great player with huge potential, but will be good this far into career mode. We will have a look. Well, there's one at Palace who's an exciting prospect, so let's have a look at him. And there's Mario Barco, who might not be anywhere near, but we'll have a look just in case you meant him. I'm pretty sure you meant the one that's at Palace. Next up, we have a comment from Alex saying, sign Donnarumma from AC Milan. He's kind of cheap and can be upgraded a lot. I've seen this kid a lot. In every career mode I've done, he's come up. So let's actually see if today can be the time we actually get him, because I don't know. Long-term fans of this channel, did I ever actually sign him before? Oh God, no! His contract's ending. Oh, that's not going to happen. 87 overall. That's ridiculous. I don't think we can afford him. Okay, looking at this squad. We signed some frees at the end of last season. Let's see who's coming in. Oh, if you're not following my Twitter, go follow my Twitter at TuneWanderer, because I will be basically bringing out some content for FIFA 20 when it comes out, and the first content for that will be, obviously I won't be able to talk to you guys on YouTube before it, so I'll be talking on Twitter, trying to get some interaction before FIFA 20 comes out. So there is the best place to get all the channel news for now. Okay, let's have a look at the pre-season. I want as much money as possible, but I don't really want to go out and face Bayern. Yeah, that's got Milan and Marseille in it, and Roma. We'll go European Continental Shield. Okay, so 8 messages. We did sign quite a few players. All realistic players. That was the key, so we've not gone for any world beaters this time. The one player that we did sign that was a big deal was Werner. He was the one that I said he would be our big money signing, and he is on more wages than everyone. Because Vardy's at 79 now, so we definitely did need to do something about that. Okay, so Werner at 86. He's obviously going to be a great player for us. Take Welbeck off, put Werner up there. Going to put Bardi on instead of Rododja. Rododja can now drop to the bench. Then Escalante can kind of come in as our defensive outlet there. Ward-Prowse can come on the bench as well. We've obviously got Jorgensen at the back, who is literally signed as cover because we've got Zuma and Kamara. Munian, the reason we could get this guy is injury prone, so he could be an issue going forward. He might not have a full season in him, but he would definitely be good if we can keep him fit. Muniz apparently better on FIFA, on paper. I just don't play with him as well. I know it doesn't really make much sense because I should be growing him, but what are the stats differences with? Let me compare Munir and Munian, because maybe it's just in my head. Let's have a look. So he's slightly quicker, his acceleration's better, his agility is better, his balance is much better, which is a problem with Munir. His jumping's better, reaction's better. Sprint speed is not as quick. Okay, so he's not as quick as Munir, but he gets to his top speed quicker. Oh, his stamina's going to be an issue. And Munir's got the strength. Oh, he's better, slightly better on the ball. He's got crossing though. Crossing could be a big deal. Munir can whack one from outside the box. But he has got a better weak foot as well. You know what? I'm going to keep Munian on there because I wasn't getting on with Munir as much. Sancho started to come into his own a little bit towards the end of the season. That way we've got wingers that can cross. Joe Hart can come on the bench as the keeper, backup keeper. Oh, we signed Moy as well, didn't we? Forgot about that. Do you know what? I don't think we need Vardy anymore. And he's 33, so if we can get some resale on Vardy now. Munir can play striker. He is predominantly a striker on FIFA, apparently. Yeah, I think the best option is to try and get rid of Vardy now. He's 33. Let's do that. Right, so who can we get rid of? I mean, Skirtle for sure. Oh, he's retiring. God damn it. It is time to get rid of Tom Lees if we can get some money without having to renew his contract. Obviously, I'm trying to loan Ampadu out. Leighton Baines would be good to get rid of. He's retiring as well. Schauder is up for loan already. I think it's time to try and get rid of Bannon. And obviously Vardy now. Forestieri might be someone we try and get rid of as well because he's 30. Who's our right back? Is it Ezebue? Yeah, right back's kind of a weak position for us at the minute. We could do with looking for one. Let's try and get one. I want to add to that instruction. I want pacey, but I want first team quality as well, please. I'd love to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold. I really would. But he'd take up all our transfer budget this season. It's just not realistic. Can you scout report by release clause nowadays? Because they brought the release clause thing in. Maybe they gave an option for that. No, of course they didn't. But yes, this new season we've got a budget of 27 million. Our objectives are bringing someone in the youth academy. That's always seems to be there. We've done the sign a crucial team player to a forward position, so that's that met in the short term, and that's the high priority. Domestic success is low, but it wants us to finish in a Europa League spot. That's going to be difficult. Round 16 of the FA Cup could also be difficult. Financial increase the club's worth. I think we can do that if we finish well this season. Okay, I'm not going to play these pre-season matches just because it'd take way too much time out of the actual episode. Let's simulate them. We're not going to get our players like Werner in and stuff, the people that are away on international duty. But let's see how we do against Bayern, who obviously won't have their best team out either, but we'll still probably get beat. Forestieri does get a goal for us though, so he is showing that he can still do it. Munir comes on for Arp, and Forestieri gets the second. Are you trying to make a point here, mate? You're doing all right. Going into the 80th minute. Pretty quiet end to that game where we beat Bayern Munich 2-0. Was not expecting that. Southampton want Radodja for 19,400,000. He is not in my priority of keeping anymore. So, it says we can get like 25 million for him. So if we try, I'll happily take... If we can get 22.5 million for him, for me, that's a good bit of business when we're trying to get some funds in for other players. Forestieri's on quite a high wage as well for his position. So if we can try and get, yeah, just 4 million out of him, that'd be brilliant. Happily sell him for 4 million. I know he's just made his case for staying in that Munich match, but when I actually play, I do want a bit better than Forestieri nowadays, sadly. Final scout report on Barco, 80 overall. Exciting prospect, acceleration 96. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at his actual stats. Sprint speed 82. Stamina's decent. Strength isn't great, but he is 21. He's definitely someone I'm going to look at. Definitely. Especially if we sell Vardy and stuff. Like, here we've got an offer from Valencia for Vardy. So let's have a look. If we can try and get 9 million for a fully... Oh no, they already offered 9. Oh, James. Just try 10. If not, I'll go into the delegate again. They already offered 9. They offered his value. But if we can get 10 out of him for Vardy, I'll be happy with that. 33. Obviously isn't going to have too much of a future with us now. Let's sim this match against Villarreal. Obviously still we haven't got our full first team out again. Can we do something? Bardi gets a goal. His first goal in Wednesday colours. McCarthy picks up an injury, so it's a good thing we've got Hart. They get an equaliser in Lena. Into the second half, into 60 minutes now. Is it going to end 1-1, or can we do something in these last 15 minutes? It ends 1-1. So, let's see how bad that injury to McCarthy is. Okay, River Plate aren't interested in Forestieri now. 4 weeks. That's not great. Joe Hart's going to have to come in and make an impression now. Oh yeah, I also want to try and sell Danny Welbeck because he's absolutely useless. And also 29 again, so... Let's try and get some money for these players. Oh, they'll pay 10 million. We can get 10 million out of them for that. For Vardy, let's try. And actually go into the talks. Usually that works a bit better. Right, I bet they'd even do 10.5, to be honest. Yep, they'll pay me more than the delegate went. That's what you get for making me actually come to the office. Fenerbahce are interested in Forestieri now. I just want 4 million for him, guys. Agreement for a Dodgers sale. 23,100. Yeah, I'm good with that for a Dodger. That's a good bit of money for him, definitely. Frees up our transfer budget a bit as well. Dijon want to buy Barry Bannon. Let's see what we can squeeze out of them. I want 3 million for him, really. Need it if we're going to be replacing players. I know we've got replacements already in. We've got a decent first 11, but I need backups in case we get injuries. Profit's already at 22 million now. That'll be shirt sales and stuff. Of course, Vinicius Jr. is first team quality. Of course, Delete is. This kid's a free agent. Let's check him out. Simulate this match against Hanover. Would be nice to get a bit more money out of the actual cup, so hopefully we can get a result here. Hart's first appearance for us in net. Bardi gets a goal from a penalty, so Bardi's doing all right for us at the minute. Forestieri gets another goal. He has been decent, to be fair, for us, even though we're getting rid of him. Forestieri gets another one. Stop it, man. Stop it. You're making me feel bad. It is only pre-season. He's firing in pre-season. Transfer off for ARP. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Let's see what we can do with this Bannon one first. I mean, I don't play that well with ARP. If we can actually get 50 million for the lad, or even 45, can we get 45 for him? If we can get 45 million for him, I'm happy at that. I know he's only 20 and I know he's 82 overall, so there's potential there. But it'd be a lot of money for us to put in players that I will actually use well. We've got Werner as well now. I know we've sold Vardy. Or we're selling Vardy, one of those. Vardy's now sold, it's just come up at the top. Okay, they'll pay 3,400,000 for Barry Bannon, so we can accept that. So that's another 7.6 million gone in for Vardy. Start looking at some strikers. I'll put some strikers on. Just in case we get rid of ARP, we need to be prepared. Tammy Abraham's a good shout. He could be one that we grew. I know he's got good potential on this game. Lacazette would be quality up front if we could afford him. If we sell ARP, we might be able to afford Lacazette. So that's a possibility. Okay, semi-finals in pre-season against Valencia. Let's sim it and see how we do. Sessegnon gets a card on 12 minutes. Other than that, it's been quite quiet. I say that as ARP gets a goal for us and Sessegnon then gets sent off. Werner gets a goal for us because Werner's back. Quaison gets one for them. And then Vardy comes back to haunt us and equalises. Vardy gets a goal for us, though, putting us 3-2 up. 80th minute, can we do this? We get a win, but Sessegnon is out for the final, which is not ideal. I got 3 million from that tournament, plus the 1.7 I got before, so... Fulham want Welbeck for 8 million. If I can squeeze a bit more out of them, even 8.5, like, just give me a bit more, please. James Ward-Prowse, I'm going to keep at the club for now, because I did want somebody with a great free kick on them, and he is that player. Monthly scouting update. Is there anyone amazing yet? Not yet, no. We're Dodgers sold, so that's 19 million in the kitty. Well, they've already agreed to buy Bannon, so I'm going to reject yours, I'm afraid. Tom Lees. They've come in at 3.5 million. That is a good deal for Tom Lees because he's only got a year left on his contract. So if he wants to go to Werder Bremen, I'll let him go. 8.4 million for Welbeck with a year on his contract and the fact that I don't like using him and he's on a big wage. Please take him, Fulham. PSV, if you can just give us slightly more than that. Increasing the club's worth in 2 seasons. We've done that already. Brilliant. Bannon's been sold to do that. Agreement for a sale of art. 47. I bet we can get 50 million out of him. I bet we can get 50 million out of him for him. Let's go into talk. 50 million, please. Wicked. 50 million for art will really help us out. It'll put our transfer budget to over 100 million, which means a right back and a striker will be very doable. I mean, it's saying for Lacazette we'd be looking at between 40 and 55 million. I'd be happy to pay that for him, to be fair. Never used him in a FIFA. He's obviously 29, so we'd only get a couple of seasons out of him, but that's all we need. Because if we signed him, I reckon if we had anything left over, well, we'd buy him and the right back, And then anything left over, maybe by Tammy Abraham, so we've got him for the future, so we're looking at the future as well. Barry Bannon revealed at a press conference. Okay, let's simulate this last match of this tournament against Napoli, whether we actually win it or not. Zuma, don't pick up an injury, lad. Azabue, what you doing? Of course they're going to score. We've got 10 men. Boateng's got sent off for them. This is pre-season. Bardi gets a goal for us. Bardi's doing well. They get another goal. It looks like we're going to lose this one, but to be fair, I'd rather lose it than go to extra time and risk injuries. Because Zuma might already be injured, which should be a nightmare going into the next season. 6 weeks! Of course he's torn a hamstring. Zuma's one of our best players. PSV willing to sell Tom Lee, willing to buy Tom Lees. He can go because we've got Hector to step in. Hector's going to have to come into our defence. Sent some scout reports off. Dwight Gale, no. Veltman, not really. Buta, not really. Again, why have these come back on the scout reports? St. Justi, however you say it. Not bad, but not great. Karsdorp is not a bad right back by the looks of it, to be fair. I will shortlist, because if we could get him for about 15 million. Right, so Zuma's got to come out, unfortunately. Hector can go in. Oh no! We prepared for this. We've got Jorgensen. Wonderful. Okay, Lees has been sold. Another 2.5 million. Final score about report on Iheanacho. Oh, okay. I'll shortlist him because he's an option for striker as well. Baseka want to sign Forestieri. I'd like you to accept 4 million. Just pay me 4 million for him, please. I don't know how to say that team name, by the way. Welbeck's gone for 8.4 million, giving us 6.5 for the kitty. All about getting that money up. We're at 70 million so far. Let's see what happens if ARP's sale goes through. I hope it does. ARP is sold for 50 million. They've only given us 41.8 of that, though. Basaka are agreeing to pay 4 million for Forestieri. So you can take him. He came up in a recommended player, right? First team quality. Promising first team quality. Since when is a 66 overall first team quality? We have got £111 million transfer budget now. Let's go talk to Lacazette. Okay, let's try and get Lacazette in the squad. Him and Werner up front would be lethal. 35 million? They want 50. Okay, let's try 38, but with a sell-on clause of 5%, because sometimes the sell-on clause works a little bit. 42 with no sell-on clause. That's you've come down quite a bit there. Let's say 41. 41's a good price. That's a fair offer. 41 million for Lacazette is exactly what we got for ARP, and he's already more of a player that I would use. We actually got 50 million for ARP, but obviously the transfer budget didn't give us much. So for like, I'm quite happy with that. If we can get him on a decent deal, let's go in. Crucial, obviously. I'd like him on a 3-year deal to his 32. Wonderful. Discard release clause. I don't like that goal bonus, so I'm going to remove that, but I'm happy to pay the wages and the signing bonus. 110. He would become our highest paid player at the squad in the... Oh, actually, can we just bring the wages back down to 90? But just so I don't have my wage budget going astronomical, can we just give him 2 million off the bat? 94. 94's fine. 94's fine with 2 million signing bonus. Not a bad contract that for Lacazette. He is going to be quality for us, hopefully. That's a quality front two now. Werner and Lacazette, happy with that. 68 million we've got left. I really want Trent Alexander-Arnold for the future. Let's try and get him. I really like using him on FIFA, so let's try. 24, if he's worth 22.5, it'll be around 30, little one. 41? How about 30? 39. 5% sell-on clause with 31 million, maybe. Wicked! I don't plan on selling him really anyway, so that's decent. See what kind of contract we can get him on. Important, of course. 5 years, please. Wicked. I'll happily have you on 60. Will you take $1 million signing bonus and 60 grand a week? Brilliant. 60 grand a week for 5 years for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's 82 overall. We're quite weak in that position, so that is a decent signing. Squad's looking a bit healthier now. The other Barco came in. I'm assuming you didn't mean him. He is dog turd. I'm going to keep Ezebua just in case we have any injuries at fullback. Chelsea have been approached for a loan deal with Tammy Abraham. I'll take him on loan. If they're loaning him, I'll have him. Saves me buying him. A year's loan would be good. I don't really want to split the wages that way. Will you pay 40? 50-50. I'm sure you'll pay 45. And then I'm not out for much on wages. Perfect. So we've loaned Tammy Abraham in rather than buying him, which is a good deal for the club, really, because I didn't want to really spend quite a lot on him. But it's nice to have. Now we're replacing that depth we lost up front if he does accept and he does come to us. Actually, I forget, you always have to wait for the player to say if they're coming or not. Yep, Abraham's coming in, obviously, because we're a decent side. Forestieri's just been sold to Basekis, whatever it is, and we've got 3 million from that, so not too bad. Abraham can come on the bench. Good option to have. Alex McCarthy's coming back from injury. Some more player. Scout reports coming in, but I think they're all right backs that I've obviously already filled. Not interested in selling Hector, thank you. We are going to look for a goalkeeper. I know I've brought them in, but now it is our weakest position, so let's get rid of the centre-back one. Okay, so just first-team quality on the goalkeeper front. Donnarumma is a little bit too rich for our blood at the minute, unfortunately, because what would we have to go in for? What's he at? It's ridiculous. It's like 45 million for him. Put some training sessions in. Tammy Abraham's already at 80, so he's slowly growing without us really doing anything. Trent Alexander-Arnold's still promising, which is good. Let's put him in at defending scenarios. Kamara's still in that zone as well. Try and improve his agility. Sessegnon obviously is too. It's all about his defending this season. We've got that youth player Collins that we want to improve. Let's double down on Kamara as well, because he really could be something special if we work on him. First match of the season. It's home. It's against Brighton. I'd usually sim this match because the odds would be in our favour, but because we've not used the squad, the last action of today's career mode is actually going to be playing a match. Finally. It's been well over an hour I've been filming this. So we're going to play it and try out our new team. Obviously there's going to be a lot of debuts in there for the club. Why is it swap my players around? I'd like the captain to be Kamara, starting young. He's only 20, but he's quality. And if he's club captain, might give him some motivation. I've never used Lacazette on FIFA, funnily enough. It's going to be interesting using him. Okay, so a lot of new faces in this squad. We've spent and sold wisely. First thing Trent Alexander-Arnold does in a Wednesday shirt is lose the ball. Not a good start. Hart punches away. We play it back in the box because we're idiots. Oh, he's absolutely rinsed the Brighton player there. Pass it across to Sancho. It's not the pass I was wanting to make, but Sessegnon is running on it down this side. Can we get a little cross in? We can. Werner can't quite get on the end of it. Escalante doesn't get his pass through there. Oh, absolutely wrecks him. Escalante, can he play a ball through? Lacazette just got pushed off the ball, and we do get the decision. I would have much rather him just got through there, though. That was a very tactical foul. Munian, can he hit one from outside the box? He can, but it does nothing. Comes off the player. Jorgsen. Passes it to Sessegnon. Sessegnon, can you loop across in there? He can. Munian is waiting, but he can't get on it. Trent Alexander-Arnold on this wing. Can we pick it up and do something? Dance around him for me. Let's whip another cross in. It's not a great cross, though. Vardy's going to pick it up here. Oh, Brighton player kind of just runs into that. Doesn't give him much option but to give it away. Thanks for that. Sancho absolutely does the defender there. But the defender catches up because that's what happens on FIFA 19. Oh, no. I've let him through. Got to come round for that. Hart punches. He shouldn't have punched. Came off the post again. Hart should have caught that. That was dodgy. What's Jurgensen doing? He just leaves the ball. No. It's it. Oh, as if he's missed that. Any other team would have punished me there. Hart, get it. Don't just tap it over, for Christ's sake. These keepers are a liability. Escalante. I've not even managed to get the ball to Lacazette, but I have now. Lacazette hit one. Into the keeper's hands. Oh, no, I've left a gap in the middle there. It's a good thing Brighton strikers currently can't finish the dinner, otherwise I'd have been punished. The passing is still awful. Why is the passing getting intercepted so much? The players just make the wrong pass. Is it this career mode? I'm not having problems on my other career mode. And oh my God, that should have gone in. I'm playing FIFA all the time. As soon as I come and load this career mode, the passing's just shocking. Hart punches away, but that is just begging to be it on the outside of the box there. They're trying to play it back in. Do not give them anything in that position. Get it out, boys. Get it out, boys. Half-time 0-0. It's been very scrappy. I'm not used to playing with this team yet, but we will get there. Oh, Lacazette plays a good ball for Sancho. Sancho, can he whip it in? Whips a cross in. There's someone at the back post. Oh, my God, Bardi. Oh, my God. That is appalling. Oh, can he slip through? Lacazette, he can. Lacazette, can he hit one? Oh, my Christ.
Oh, my Christ.
What a goal. What a goal, Lacazette. I just thought, you know what? The defenders are going to catch me because they catch everyone on this game, even if you've got pace. So just hit it. Let's see what happens. He's got a little bit of space here. Hit it across the keeper and hope for the best. Decent. 1-0. Lacazette on his debut. Keep him offside. Come on, don't be this amateur. The FIFA loves to let you concede straight after you've scored. Right, let's make a substitution. Bardi is quite tired in that midfield. Let's bring on Moy for his debut. Put Munir down that wing. Or no, actually, let's bring on a more defensive player in Ward-Prowse. He's more of a defensive winger. Lacazette cuts through. Plays a good ball to Werner. Werner's going to hit one. He's going to hit the defence. It was always going to hit the defence. I thought, what if it just creeps through? We'll try. Okay, subs are going to come on the 65th minute, which never usually happens, so that's great. Sancho, pass it to Escalante. Pass it to Moy, his first touches for Wednesday. To Escalante again. Back to Moy. And he loses the ball. There's space over on that wing, but I actually was looking at the space and not the player. Luckily, I get a free kick out of that. Oh, good defensive block there from Kamara. Yeah, let's bring on Penny for Sessegnon, actually. That's a good shout, because Sessegnon is obviously much more of a wing back. Hart, that's in your hands, lad. Run the clock down. Run it down. No, don't give the ball away. Moy, just hit it over. Let it go out. I'm happy with that. Yes, that is a 1-0 win. Obviously, still some teething issues in that squad. First time altogether. First time I've used them, but decent. You know, it was a bit scrappy in places, but that Lacazette shot is all it took, and Lacazette did get man of the match for that, I think. Perfect. The rest of the team, a little bit average, but Lacazette, decent signing. Right, let's put some of these goalkeepers on the scout report, shall we? Karius is on there. He's not bad on FIFA, just not in a Champions League final. Jack Butland's obviously up there. Rui Patricio would be great. Anana, let's put him on there. Silison's not bad. Adan's not bad. We'll have a look at those and some more. I want keeper suggestions in the comments today, guys. I'm also thinking of signing Keane from Juventus as a future striker, maybe. But I want keeper suggestions from you guys because we need a keeper. Obviously, can't go too world class. We haven't got the money for it. But somebody that's better than Hart and McCarthy that's going to not give me as many palpitations as they have been giving me. Okay, so in the comments, new keeper suggestions, please, this week, guys. But for now, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, do all those things, and keep watching right here on Dexterity Box.